Okay, this is video segment 3 from homework number 12, which is covering section 3.6 of the book Law of the Cosine. Now I'm going to do problem number 30. It says A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2, and C is also equal to 2. Find the area of this triangle. So basically there's my triangle, so ABC, two sides are 2. So let me label this thing as A and this B. Okay, try it again. This is C, A, B, C. This is 2, this is 2, and this is 1. Okay, there is a formula in the book which gives you the area by just plugging into that formula, except that that formula itself is derived by using law of cosine. So first I'm going to use the formula directly, and then I'm going to come back and tell you if I were to do this problem, how would I have handled it. So the formula says find this A plus B plus C over 2, which in this case is going to be 1 plus 2 plus 2 over 2, or simply 2.5. Is that correct? Yep. And then the area formula goes like this: square root of S times S minus A times S minus B times S minus C. So this is equal to square root of 2.5 times 2.5 minus 1 is going to be minus 1.5. Okay. Uh, 2.5 minus 2 2.5 minus 2 is going to be 0.5, and 2.5 minus 2 again is going to be 0.5. Now notice that this is going to give me something that doesn't make sense. It's a negative number, 2.5 times 1.5 times 0.5 times 0.5. Now, there must have been some condition. I can't remember. There must have been some condition if you're allowed to use that formula. Let's check it out first. Uh, I don't see any condition there, so something I must have done wrong in the calculation that we just went through. Let me go ahead and get that thing for you. Let's go ahead and here. The sum of these, A plus B plus C, that's 2.5. Ah, this is not negative. That's why. Boom. Okay. So let's put this in our calculator. So second function, 1.5, 2.5, 2.5 times 2.5 minus 1 is 1.5 times 0.5 times 0.5, and the answer is going to come out 0.9682. So this is approximately 0.9682. Now I want to tell you how I would have handled this problem if I didn't want to use this formula. So let me put these things back where they are: CA, CA, and CA. This is a 2, 2, and a 1. This angle, I'm going to find it using the law of cosine. So cosine of A is equal to 2 times 2 times 2, 2 squared plus 2 squared minus 1 squared. So this means the top is 7 over 8. So A is cos inverse of 7 over 8. So let's go ahead and put in our calculator. Second function, cos inverse. Second function, cos inverse. Clear. Second function, cos inverse. 7 over 8. 7 divided by 8. And that angle is 28.955. 28.956. So this angle here is approximately 28.95. Okay, 5. All right, good. Degrees. Now, we find the altitude right here. There's the altitude. So the altitude, we write it here, different color. The altitude is equal to the height in this right triangle. See that? In this right triangle, the altitude is equal to the hypotenuse times cosine of angle A, which incidentally, I can use this number, but I know what cosine of the angle is A is. It's 7 over 8. 2 times 7 over 8, which is equal to 2 times, what is that? 7 over 4, actually. That's what it is. Okay. So the area is equal to 1/2 of the height, 7 over 4, times the base, which is 2. Oh, we just made a mistake here. This is wrong. This is sine. This should be sine. Sine of A. Right. Sine of A. Bad mistake. Now I don't know what the sine of A is, so I have to go and actually put it in my calculator. So let me clean this up. Let me clean this up. Okay. Okay. So it's going to be 2 times sine of 28.955 degrees. All right. So this angle, 2 times sine of 29. Okay. So let's go back here. 2 times sine of 28.955. So the altitude of that triangle is 0.9682. 0.9682. This is approximately 0.9682. And the area is 1/2 the height, which we just got, times the base, which is 2. So this is 2 and 1/2, they cancel each other out, and h is 0.9682. And guess what? It's right there. This is how I would have done it, but it's up to you for the test or, I don't know, homework. It's up to you, or the quiz. So let's go and do these other problems. Number 33, find the area of the shaded figure. Okay, so 3, 4, 6. So this is problem 33. 3, 4, 6. Let's find the area. Once again, the choice is yours. You can use the formula that we had in terms of S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. And in all likelihood, that's what you're going to be doing. My point is that if you open the book tomorrow or try to do this thing in a few days, you'll probably forget. Now, let me do it my way. So this angle, I'll call these things A, B, C. How about that? Let me go ahead and find this angle B. Okay, so the angle B is cosine of B. Cosine of B is equal to 4 squared plus 6 squared minus 3 squared divided by 2 times 4 times 6. Was that right? Yep. So this is 16 plus 36 minus 9. And down here I have 48. So up there I have 48 on the top. This is 5261. And therefore B is equal to cos inverse of 61 over, oh, wait a minute, something is wrong here. This is okay. 52 minus 9, 52 is 41, not 61. 52 minus what? 41 over 48. Notice that I realize there's a problem here because this angle was, if this thing was bigger than 1, it's impossible to be equal to cosine of B. So let's put that in our calculator. Second function, cos inverse 41 divided by 48. 31.33. This angle is approximately 31.33 degrees. Now, to find the altitude, for example, I can use as the base this, and as the altitude right there. Okay, that's one option. Or the other option is, which is not very helpful. The other option is to use, let me use a different color here. Okay, for the altitude, I use this. This is going to be my H. And for the base, I'm going to use this, which is 6. Okay. The only reason I switched here is because I need some more information if I'm going to do it like this. Okay. So H, this angle, we got it. It's 31.33 degrees. Okay. So we have area equal to 1/2 of the altitude, which is the hypotenuse in this right triangle. See that? In this right triangle, the hypotenuse is 4, and this angle is 31.33. So that's going to be 4 sine of 31.33 degrees times the base, which is 6. Okay, so this is equal to, let's do something in our head. This is 12 sine of 31.33. Okay, so let's go to 12 times sine of 31 over 33. 12 times sine of this angle, 31.33. 6.24, approximately 6.24. 6.24, approximately 6.24. I bet if you use this formula, where S is equal to the sum of these three, 13 over 2, hopefully 13 over 2, which is approximately 6.5, hopefully you get this. You can try it. I'm not going to do that, but your S is the sum of the three sides divided by 2, which gives you 6.5, and then you stick it in this formula, and hopefully you come up with that angle. Now let's do our other problem. I'm going to copy this. Put it there so I can see it. Okay, good. Problem 34. It's right here. It says find the area of the shaded figure. Okay, so actually notice that these two have the same area. So all I need to do is to find one of them and multiply it by 2. So here's the situation. This is a 5, and there's a 5, and there's a 2. Okay. So we can use it. We can do it with the formula that we had, or we can use it directly based on finding angle and then finding the altitude. So this time, let me actually do it with the formula. A plus B plus C over 2, which is 5 plus 5 plus 2 over 2, which is 6. So area is equal to square root of 6 times 6 minus 2 times 6 minus 5 times 6 minus 5. And this is simply, see, these are both 1, so that's okay. And this is a 4, okay? So square root of 24. And you put it in your calculator, or noticing that this is 2 root 6. It's up to you. 2 root 6. Let's plug it in. 2 root 6. 2 root 6. 4. Okay, 4.8. If I round this thing to the first digit, it's going to be 4.9. 4.9. Approximately 4.9. I strongly advise you, if you go and find, for example, this angle, and here's the altitude, and here's the base, and you should be getting that number. It's a good practice for checking your knowledge of law of cosine and sine. Okay.